A meeting of senior drug enforcement officials of the Indian Ocean region commenced under the auspices of President Sirisena today. This meeting will be held until the 15th of this month.
I now call upon...
The meeting is jointly organized together with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime and the Ministry of Defense and the Global Maritime Crime Program.
The illicit drug trade involving the cultivation, manufacture, distribution and sale of substances strikes at the core of our societies and value systems, feeding on vulnerable segments and causing untold suffering and immense damage. Even during this short time in office, the President has clearly demonstrated his personal interest and commitment in getting rid of the drug menace from this country. Steps have also been taken to bring together various line ministries and agencies within government in order to have a more coordinated and cohesive response to this issue. In the last 3 years, there have been a substantial shift in the preferred routes for the smuggling of heroin in the global market. Some of the heroin is moved in shipping containers, and in many other cases, it is shipped in local trading doors with knowledge of the locally recruited crew. The problem that we face is a common one, and therefore we need to find common solutions. It is up to us in the region to ensure that a clear message goes to the traffickers that the Indian Ocean region will not tolerate them plying their trade either from a land or maritime route.
One of the most important sea lanes of communication as well as the sea lanes of trade runs just south of Sri Lanka. It is important to note that we paid heavily for not paying attention to the maritime affairs in the past. However, we have new challenges now. As I always highlight, that we had a visible enemy out at sea prior to 2009. That is a terrorist group. But now, today, we don't have a visible enemy out at sea. No navy could place 100% surveillance in each and every square inch of the space, ocean space. I have cited few points as to why it is difficult to detect vessels smuggling drugs. These are areas that smugglers do focus. They exactly know how our weaknesses, what are our weaknesses, and capitalize on them. One of the major methods of trafficking drugs to Sri Lanka is through these fishing vessels. It is practically impossible to check each and every fishing vessel by the Sri Lanka Navy and the Sri Lanka Coast Guard. It is said that total heroin smuggled to Sri Lanka is estimated around 3,500 kgs per year.
Meanwhile, a special report consisting of details centering the importance of this meeting was presented to President Sirisena by the head of Global Maritime Crime Program, Alan Cole.